Hey up, troops. It's A little. Aim for the target, will you? Unreal. Hey up, troops. It's A Littleton here again with another video, and I am quite excited. I've literally just got in from work, loaded up the test server, and tried out the shooting range. The video you're about to see is me trying the shooting range for the first time and trying the different features and the different attachments that we've been trying out. So I'm aware it's quite sad, right? But I enjoy the detail behind games. I like knowing that if I'm using a flash hider and a vert grip, it's going to be this, etc. I don't like the unknown. I like testing things. I know it's sad. Anyway, this shooting range is an unreal addition to Siege. Probably my favorite addition for a good while. In the last video, I said I haven't even waffled. I have waffled, and I could waffle for ages about this shooting range. Let's get stuck into it. Okay, so to get into the shooting range... Oh, hello, Sense. To get into the shooting range, then you want to hit play. Go over to the right-hand side in the middle learning area, and the top option, shooting range. That loads up the shooting range, believe it or not. You can see there's two lanes, lane 1 and lane 2. They did mention in the reveal that maybe lanes 3 and 4 are going to be utilized later down the line, so I think that might be a little hint there. Pick the operator you want to take. I'm going to pick Sledge for the time being. We're not going to use the shotgun. We're going to use the L85. I'm going to use a flash hider for now. And then we go to the shooting range. Wait for the time to count down, obviously. I think the loading time is really quick. And here we are. We're in the shooting range. Honestly, this is so sad, but I'm so excited to show you this, right? So we've got the L85 and the flash hider. We're going to do 3 tests. Left-hand side, middle, and right-hand side. So we'll start with the flash hider. So you can see there, it's not bad. There's a couple of shots that have bounced off a bit to the left and right and bottom. Flash hider's not bad though, right? Let's change the attachment, right? So we press number 7, go back to Sledge, click the L85, and we'll change this to a compensator. Respawn, and get this. I'm sorry, look at that. The flash hider results are still there. So now we can spray with a compensator, and we can compare it to the flash hider. And I'm so excited about this. Look at that! I always said flash hider's the way. Look how wrong I was. Look how good the spray is with the comp on the L85. Who knew? I didn't know. Right, let's try it with a muzzle brake. Press 7 again. Look at I'm way too excited than what I should be for this. Then we hit muzzle brake. Hit respawn. The results are still here. So now we'll try the muzzle brake. As you can see, the muzzle brake doesn't do much for the side-to-side recoil. The vertical recoil is not too bad. That spray's a little bit too much side-to-side for me. And then finally, let's try suppressor to see how that compares. So suppressor. It's not too bad. It's kind of like a mixture of all of them, really. It doesn't do one thing or the other. I always thought flash hider was the way. Look at compensator. Muzzle brake is good vertically, but it bounces around too much side to side to me, and suppressors are just a bit everywhere. I would like to make this take this moment to apologize to everyone where I said flash hider is the way. It seems I was bang off. How good is that feature though? So now we've got all those patterns on the target there. We can see which one we prefer, which one we like. We can we can practice as many times as you want with different attachments. Put them around the target, and they're all different color. Suppressor orange. Compensator red, muzzle brake blue, and flash hider green. I don't know if those colors are, if that pattern, like if you use the same attachment again, it'll be red again. I don't know whether that's linked to the attachment. But look at that. And if we want to clear the target and we go, actually, let's start again. I'm not sure. Hit clear. And we go again. Hit clear. And we go again. How good is that? I'm way more excited than I should be about a shooting range. Obviously, this is pretty self-explanatory, but if you want the target closer, that's really close. If you want it closer, further away... I'm missing 20 meters. Wow. Get the suppressor off. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I feel like a real sad act that I'm this excited about it. But for so long, have I gone into like terrorist stunts and used a flash hider and then used a compensator and thought, I can't really tell the difference between the two. You know, you might do a spray pattern on a wall, but you don't remember what it's like next time. Back to 10 meters. I'm buzzing. So this is the first time I've been on this. I'm literally learning this as we go. So I'm going to pick Thermite here. Thermite's my boy. I use Thermite more than any other operator in the game. He's my favorite operator. I'm going to go with what I always go with Thermite. We're going to go 2x, flash hider, and vert. I'm really nervous in case the compensator's better, guys. Because I've always said flash is the way forward. Right, flash hider, here we go. Just got a little bit away from me as it bounced up to the right there. I'm nervous to do this. Compensator, here we go. Oh, okay. Here we go. If this is better than the flash hider, I need to issue a public apology. Okay, panic over. So the compensator really kicks up after like 3 or 4 shots. It goes right up. So now I know that. I just need to compensate. Hey, excuse the pun. I just need to compensate a little bit more for that. I'm going to try pulling down a little bit faster. I'm going to crouch and... in fact, no, I'm not going to crouch, just in case that affects things. So I'm going to try pulling down a little bit faster. How good is that? Quite similar to the flash hider, but it just doesn't bounce around side to side as much. I always think, and especially with PC, vertical recoil is in your own control. You know, you just literally pull down more or less. Side to side recoil is really difficult to control with a mouse, especially when you're mid-spray. Let's try one more time with this compensator. That one wasn't quite as tight. Let's go over to muzzle brake. I can't believe this. Onto muzzle brake. Yeah, so that side-to-side recoil is absolutely wild on the muzzle brake there, so we're not going to be using that. Try suppressor. This has just opened up a whole new world of sort of research that I'm going to have to do on the weapons. So onto suppressor. It's pretty tight, isn't it? I know the recoil is random, by the way, so sometimes you're going to get a really good spray, sometimes it's not going to be perfect, but that, as a bunch goes, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, that suppressor, you know. Let's go back to flash. I'm sorry, this is sort of it's supposed to be a video about the shooting range, right? I am beyond excited to try all these different attachments on these different guns. Back to the flash, see if I can get a better spray here. That's better than the first one, wasn't it? Okay, mate, I take it back. Maybe with thermite flash is the way. Oh, you got away from me a bit there. You can see there. Can I go down here? No. You can see there, can't you? There's sort of 5 or 6 shots that got away from me. If I could keep this as a pattern, that's spot on, isn't it? You know, from 10 meters away. It's pretty good going. Just as a quick one, I've just had a thought here. Is the 10 meters from here? Yeah, it is. So it's 10 meters. So we were slightly further than 10 meters when we were doing that test. We were like 11, 12 meters, but there you go. So we've got flash, we've got muzzle, poppycocked it. We've got flash, we've got compensator, muzzle brake, and silencer with thermite. I think the flash probably wins out, but if we can get used to this spray with the compensator, we might be on something with thermite. So we've spawned in as ace now, but just before I do the ace test, which I'm definitely going to do, I'm just going to show you around the shooting range. I'm being completely serious now. I haven't set foot through this door myself, so I haven't been round to the other side. But you can see the options here. We clear the target. You can change to a dummy if you want to. So you can, and it still records the spray pattern. So from 11 meters away with the AK, you know, we're not too bad there really. We're not awful there. Let's clear that off again. Again, you can put the dummy back as far as you want. Just goes up to the right a little bit there, doesn't it? So that's this side. This is fairly self-explanatory. Swap between the target and your distance or the dummy. Up to you how you want it. We can then set foot over into the other side, which is zone 2. And over in zone 2, we get an actual real-life dummy. It doesn't record the hits, but it does it doesn't show you the pattern of the hits, but it does show you the damage that you're doing and whether someone's dead or not. Obviously, a headshot every time. Straight down to no HP. From 10 meters, you can see now it does 45 damage, 90 damage, and then 135 to kill. You can go prone, you can go crouched. Oh, how many little rats have you seen like that hiding in cupboards? So this is going to be really good to test damage drop off with different attachments. So you could put the dummy at 30 meters. We're doing 35 damage with a flash hider. Let's swap that over to a suppressor where the damage will be less. So it was 35 with a flash hider at 30 meters. Swapped over to the suppressor, doing 30 damage. That's quite a big loss, isn't it really? You're losing 5 damage over 30 meters. I mean, a 30 meter gunfight in Siege is pretty rare, right? You know, you're struggling to hit anything at 35 meters in any kind of decent spray. Let's test it a bit closer. So 38 damage close. Change it back to the flash hider. This is going to be so good for testing, man. So you lose 7 damage in a 10 meter gunfight with Ace, which is a bit mad, really. That's quite a lot, isn't it? When you think about someone who's 3 armor, or 1 speed as it's called now, it would take 4 shots instead of 3. There's quite a big difference there. But again, you can change your positions, standing, prone. Am I missing these? I think you must have to just wait a while for the dummy to get in position. So there you go, and your distances. Press clear. You can do the damage to the legs. 33 damage to the legs. Stay same to the toes. This is unreal. Honestly, this is the first time I've been into this area as well, so I'm seeing it the first time you are. If you haven't been onto the test server yet and seen this, absolutely unreal, this. So whilst we're in the shooting range, I'm just going to do one more test with a banner and see how we get on. This is flash hider. Got away to the right a little bit there, didn't it? A little bit to the right again. This tells me that the compensator might be useful on this. That's better. We're out of ammo. Let's change over now to the compensator then. I'm really nervous, man, just in case this is way better and I've been picking the wrong attachment the whole time. I used to see people playing compensator on guns and think, what are you doing? You don't know anything. I'm gonna have to issue a public apology. Compensator's not bad on this either. If I pull down just a little bit faster. It's tighter than the flash, man. Wow! Oh my word, I don't believe it. Let's try muzzle brake. I don't think muzzle brake's the way on many guns at all. It doesn't really... what muzzle brake gives you is a faster tap. Like, the crosshair will center quicker after tapping. Like doing this, the crosshair comes back to the middle a lot faster. But when it comes to spraying, muzzle brake's not great. He says and does the tightest spray of them all. Oh man, what is going on? What is going on? Oh my, okay. Maybe I'm a muzzle brake player on a banner then? Oh no, I've got my hands on my face, you can't see that. You can see here, by the way, as well, it gives you an overview of what the patterns look like. I need to do some serious testing here, guys. So let's just end this sort of quick preview of the shooting range with a quick walk around to see where we are. We can see we're in the stadium there. It looks like maybe the SI maps that we're outside of, which is pretty cool. I mean, this was supposed to be a video about the shooting range and what it's all about, and it's turned into me finding out that the barrel attachments that I once thought I used, I need to rethink. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, some nice sort of props knocking around. It doesn't look bad. There's a nice little workbench to make you look cool. You can vault up on for some reason. But yeah, the 2 different sections are really cool. To be able to test the damage drop-off at different ranges. Chest with the banners 34 to 30 meters, 20 meters, 38. It's going to be really fun to do a load of testing on this. This is the best addition in Siege for a long while, in my opinion. I'm really sad where I like finding things out, where I want to know what is the most optimum way of playing a certain operator, and this is going to give me that information. So yeah, unbelievable addition. I'm really excited about it, as you can probably tell, and it's time to rethink a lot of the barrel attachments that I use, I think. So there we have it. That's the new shooting range on the test server. Soon to be on the live server with Y7S2 Season 2. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get in and test every single weapon with every single attachment and learn that I should have been using a certain gun with a certain attachment instead. I can't wait to find out. So no doubt we're going to have a few videos coming up soon of testing out X set of weapons with X attachments, and I can't wait for it. I stream on Twitch, if anyone cares, on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday, 8 PM UK time. I'm wrapping the video up here because I'm gagging to get back in that shooting range. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.